2nd and 10. Throwing here is May. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Patriot first down.
Here's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's May. Got a man, Boutte. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
53-yard attempt.
He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
I'd say that it's fair to say nothing has gone right in this first half for them. Even here, you've got a chance to at least get on the board, but that goes by the wayside. And now, this coaching staff, they've got to figure out some way to wake this team up at halftime to get them going.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he takes this near to 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one. And it's set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing. And sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down. But in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Max Crosby in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now third down and very long. To throw, it's May. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with May. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. On first down, it's Genty. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Smith now to throw. And this a quick slant to Lockett. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now third down and 6 to go.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
From the gun, here's Smith.
Got his man, it's Thornton. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They bring pressure there on third down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making sure their guys time to deliver the football. And they wind up getting the first down.
Genty will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
14. Patriots nothing.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 3. Henry brings it in. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the left sideline.
The way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry, 63 yards. And the Patriots take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. A gutsy call, 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it, because to me it was stacked up for a run situation, strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air, and what a result. Big-time play.
It's complete. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Up the middle, it's Genty.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They snap it to Smith. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard
The
line.
run straight ahead with Genty. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Now it's Smith. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
24-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to...
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted.
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium, here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Las Vegas Raiders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Big J.J. Pagini in there on the tackle. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 2nd down, Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. Pick up of 46 yards.
46 yards on the play. First down, Detroit.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. What a try. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 1.
Here we go.
Keep it on the ground with Gentry. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Blocking downfield, he's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
By Aiden Hutchinson.
It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Smith. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Aiden Hutchinson. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. Play action now. It's Gino. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On fourth down, here's Smith. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Goff's going to throw here on first and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. And they are facing a second and long. From the gun, it's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Lions.
A run here with Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's third and 7. To throw is Goff. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8 at the 30-yard line. To Slav, a man in motion. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Here's a second and 12.
20. 14.
To throw is Goff. Quick throw here is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. The Lions all their first time out. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
180. What's that?
From the gun on third down, it's gone. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one. Short range. No good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. Short throw that's pulled in by Nair. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score. as the third quarter begins. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
42-yard line.
On first down is Smith. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and that will lead to a second down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Run out of the gun for Genchi. Past midfield to the 45. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Well, they get 24 on that one. First down, Vegas.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. Forced out wide. He brought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Throwing on second down, Smith. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Smith, RPO, and that's Lockett. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Here's Gino. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raider first down.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first two quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Here we go.
On second down, Smith. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's complete to Lockett outright. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
On the play. It's fourth down.
Keno going to throw for it. That's taken in. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line. Getting the job done on fourth. And now it's first and goal.
That's another.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ashton Jeske, touchdown Raiders.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Go tonight. Black 20.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on time.